New PS5 games are on the horizon, bringing action, story, and great worlds to explore. Here are the biggest ones you'll want to know about. Let's dive right in.
That's it. Finally.
Valley of Memory expands Mirage with a storyline built around ancient relics, hidden rituals, and long-buried knowledge. New regions open up with tighter stealth spaces and more vertical routes to explore. The focus shifts toward puzzle-like infiltration and clean, calculated assassinations. It moves Mirage deeper into classic AC territory with a sharper historical mystery.
Fell prey to these same robbers. I must learn all I can about them. Nothing can stop me from finding him. I am not sure what scares me more, finding my father's resting place, or finding nothing at all.
Remember, if he is not here, there is still hope.
The men you seek are dangerous.
The turn draws near, friend.
Why involve him? Your fight is with me. Where is my father?
Longevity Yin and Yang introduces a mythic world driven by balance, fate, and powerful spiritual forces. Characters draw strength from opposing energies that shape combat styles, narrative choices, and interpersonal dynamics. Environments move between tranquil temples and corrupted realms, emphasizing the contrast at the heart of its world. The project focuses on emotional storytelling built around harmony, internal conflict, and gradual transformation.
荒凉一梦 也罢，你我识君之路，分君之忧。长生的事儿还得用心去办，速去速回吧。
山里真能挖出来长生不老药吗？那管他呢，有倭人出了大价钱，咱们这买卖赔不了本儿。什么人？
看来上头的线索无误。 不过此地已被贼匪占据，还需小心行事。
将老子看上的宝贝！
壁上所绘之物，似是神仙斗法。可这世上，当真有神仙吗？这巨型石像，是何人所建？
无名横妖之世人，以肉身在此，修护持之要务。有些东西不是你该拿的。雷生发，风随雷奔，急急！去会。
Hive Scum dives deeper into the underbelly of the Hive cities, with new missions, factions, and grim industrial zones. Combat remains intense, close range, violent, and filled with chaos. The expansion introduces darker corridors, tighter enemy waves, and stronger co-op focus. It's built for players who want the most brutal parts of Darktide expanded.
Spend your life reading the signals. You start to think you're crazy.
California Resistance moves Battlefield into a near-future conflict fought across ruined cities, coastal defenses, and high-tech battlegrounds. Large-scale destruction returns, with dynamic events shaping the flow of each match. The campaign highlights civilian uprisings, military breakaways, and urban warfare. It aims for fast pacing and cinematic firefights across massive maps.
equipment. We need full destruction on all targets.
Light it up! Secure the objective! Control those vehicles and hold your ground! Get ready to move in! You have a fellow venture!
We didn't start this war, but we're sure as hell gonna finish it.
Cold front moving in.
Reliable intel confirms the Ahsarah Guard is plotting attacks on multiple Havoc facilities.
Season Ahsarah pushes Delta Force into a desert region filled with insurgent forces, ancient ruins, and tactical objectives. Missions mix long-range engagements with indoor close-quarters raids. The season's narrative follows an elite team operating deep behind enemy lines. It emphasizes squad strategy, realistic gunplay, and open-ended mission planning.
Immediately. Locate and disarm the explosives.
Goyo Elite introduces a refreshed take on the character with new visuals, gadgets, and gameplay twists tailored to high-level siege play. Maps feel sharper with updated lighting and strategic angles. His toolkit encourages trap setups, area denial, and clever team coordination. It's designed to shake up competitive siege with fresh tactical layers. Shadows over Crete revisits the classic strategy formula with modern controls and tighter level design. Players guide a small squad through World War II infiltration missions across occupied islands. Disguises, distractions, and synchronized takedowns define the approach. The game leans heavily into stealth puzzles and methodical planning.
But Jerry's got the jump on us. We're supposed to take care of them?
Business as usual, chaps.
It falls to us to continue fighting back, and I beg your assistance. Our equipment is inferior to the enemy's. We will not surrender. We will resist.
What else can I say, apart from I think this is such a good base.
Ready, steady, go.
Assetto Corsa Rally takes the series' simulation strengths into off-road racing with real-world stages, terrain physics, and detailed tuning. Weather, surface type, and vehicle weight all shape how each race feels. The focus is on realism and precise control rather than arcade handling. It's built for players who value authenticity above everything else.
La précision du volant avec le train avant et dès qu'il touche un peu au frein dans le virage, le placement, il y a toute la physique que tu apprends aux personnes ou que tu fais toi en vrai qui
Perché è tutto veramente bellissimo, super coinvolgente, la grafica spettacolare, il comparto sonoro fa paura.
Bloody hell, we have a good rally game. 20 years it took.
Rennsport continues its push toward ultra-realistic racing, with laser-scan tracks, accurate car handling, and competitive esports integration. Every lap demands consistency and understanding of tire behavior. The presentation emphasizes clarity, authenticity, and pro-level performance. It's positioned as a pure simulation experience. Nascar 25 refines the series with deeper career progression, improved drafting physics, and stronger race day atmosphere. Tracks feel alive with dynamic crowds, weather shifts, and multi-lane racing. Strategy and pit management play larger roles. The game focuses on capturing the full tension of American stock car competition.
The day is ours and we seize it. Grab the moment, we freeze it.
Japanese Drift Master brings players into the underground drift culture spread across mountain passes, neon-lit towns, and professional racing circuits. Cars feature smooth weight transfer, deep tuning options, and grounded drifting physics that emphasize precision and control. The world blends lifestyle expression with competitive events, shaping an experience built for players who live for technical drifting and style-driven racing.
They always said my luck would dry up. Now it's time to put that to the test.
Fatal Run 2089 mixes high-speed futuristic racing with aggressive vehicular combat across post-collapse highways. Weapons, traps, and tactical maneuvers define each encounter as tracks cut through toxic wastelands, ruined cities, and industrial fast lanes. The experience leans into a sharp, arcade-driven style that echoes the energy of classic combat racers while pushing it into a modern direction.
Soul for death! No one ever says goodbye anymore.
Survive our trials, and then you'll earn our favor.
We can't save anyone if the Ark is ruined!
Don't you desire to soar to a new level of existence?
Tick-tock, renegade!
Look out!
Ride 6 extends its motorcycle simulation with expanded bike classes, improved physics, and a global roster of tracks. Each machine feels distinct in handling and acceleration. The experience centers on authenticity, precision, and fine-tuned performance. It's built for players who take motorcycle racing seriously. The Anniversary Edition refreshes Fallout 4 with upgraded visuals, smoother performance, and all major content bundled in. The wasteland feels sharper and richer while keeping its open-world freedom intact. Crafting, exploration, and settlement building remain core to the experience. It stands as the definitive version of a modern classic.
This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in.
We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader. What do you say?
So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
I'm going to get my son back. I'm going to find him.
I believe the term is Yahoo?
Another beautiful day. In the most dangerous place in the world.
End of the world all over again.
Let's go, pal.
The crown now rests upon my head, and the first chapter of my legend is about...
Legends of the Dead expands the medieval strategy epic with new storytelling systems tied to disease, superstition, and legacy. Court intrigue deepens as rulers face plagues, visions, and dark rumors. Decisions ripple through dynasties for generations. It emphasizes narrative depth and long-form strategy.
As darkness falls, people will fall with it. So I shall act soon, for them and my legacy.
Taken you. God, hear my vow.
1348 Ex Voto centers itself on Europe during the height of the Black Death, shaping its world around fear, folklore, and the relentless spread of disease. Town streets, remote villages, and the surrounding countryside are portrayed with an oppressive, lived-in tension that reflects the era's uncertainty. The experience draws on survival, stealth, and morally difficult choices to frame a story grounded in historical severity and human desperation.
Those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness. Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you. This, I vow.
You think you're...
Mortal Shell 2 returns to its bleak, ritualistic world with new shells, new combat techniques, and harsher enemy designs. Battles revolve around patience, precision, and reading enemy patterns. The world feels oppressive and filled with cryptic lore. It pushes the series toward deeper, more tactical action.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Warsales expands Bannerlord with naval warfare, coastal battles, and new trade routes. Players command ships, manage crews, and board enemy vessels in large-scale sea fights. The campaign gains new factions and maritime politics. It adds a major layer of strategy to an already deep sandbox.
Don't worry about me. We'll meet again, I promise.
Psycho Dead follows a psychic protagonist drawn into a hidden research facility where grotesque experiments and warped creatures define every corner. Encounters hinge on a mix of telekinesis, stealth, and close-range combat, combining survival tension with high-impact psychic action. The tone leans dark and oppressive, shaping an experience built to keep every moment sharp and unsettling.
Once we're out of here, I promise to explain everything you want to know. The power within you is extraordinary. Not everyone has power like you, Elixia.
So, I'm just a weapon to be used. Then why are you helping me?
I just don't want to see you die here.
Freedom isn't as beautiful as you think. The world outside, it's much crueler than you imagine.
Listen to me, Elixia. If you escape, you can have a life of your own.
How can I trust you? What else have you lied about?
We, Atlas, made you, Elixia. I'm like a father to you.
I'll make them pay for what they did to you. This is my promise.
A 00 agent needs the fastest, most dynamic, and of course most striking car when they're on duty.
007 First Light explores an early chapter of Bond's career across espionage missions, exotic locations, and high-stakes infiltration. Stealth, gadgets, and sharp gunplay define the action. The presentation mixes cinematic storytelling with classic spy tension. It aims to deliver a polished, modern Bond experience.
If you want to drive it, you'll have to earn the number.